Action.
This for sure about to be the blooper episode.
I'm not cutting this out either. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wine Talk, where we sit down, talk about some topic, and drink some wine. If you've been rocking with it from the beginning, you know who we are. But just in case if you don't,
it's Autumn.
Zell.
Torian.
Tweet.
and today we got a very interesting topic about dating and relationships. I believe the topic was, how do you know when you're serious with somebody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so who wanted to start off?
Don't even look at me.
I am not going to.
I was about to say, don't even look at me.
Alright. Personally, I feel like you start to notice because y'all come together a lot more. And not just spending a lot of time together. I mean, like, you start to open up to, like, what you have going on throughout the day. If y'all, like, got, like, families, children, whatever, they start to know, like, routines and schedules. It's like y'all start to build y'all situations around each other to come together as one situation.
Yeah, that synchronicity.
Got me there.
Pretty much.
But like, you just build into each other. So like, if this person work night shift and this person work day shift, y'all try to like, all right, I'm gonna come home and get some sleep with you, or when you come home, you be up there. Like y'all just try to match what y'all gonna do to spend as much time as y'all can together. But
Okay.
like, I would say, but it's something like more communication versus it just being like a hit you up when I feel like seeing you. It's more so like a y'all talk about certain things that y'all want to happen, and y'all kind of get into those uncomfortable conversations that we always talk about.
Yeah. Like you about to say something.
Because I was. Okay, so my question to that is, how did you know you serious before that, though? Because I feel like the question is more so, how do you feel like you serious enough to even get to the point where you move in with somebody? Like, I feel like you talking about where y'all already solid and stable and now y'all trying to build something. Like, how do you know from that initial point, like, all right, you're my boyfriend, I'm your girlfriend type thing? Like, how do you know that?
Personally, it's the conversations that y'all have. When you start to truly take liking to, like, whether they talk about things you relate to, you start to notice the criteria that they have, whether it be materialistic, mentally, emotionally. Once you start to really connect with someone, you low-key distance yourself from, like, if you had previous dating aspects, whether it be apps, whether it be other people you was dating before that, ex, whoever, you start to distance that, cut all that off, and this person starts to become your main focus, to where you start to not revolve your world around them or nothing, but they become your main focus.
Okay.
I feel like it's as simple as that, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much.
That's what it is. Like, as soon as I be like, alright, I ain't about to do nothing but fuck with you. I'm about to take you serious. I'm about to try to build with you. Like,
Okay, so what make you say that about a person then?
what made me say that about it?
Yeah.
To me, I gotta feel like you genuinely care about me. I gotta feel like we connect, like, mentally. I gotta feel like we can have deep conversations. I could talk to you about stuff. I could hold you accountable. I could hold you responsible. When we come to that moment, then it's like, alright, I could take you serious. I know you ain't out here on no games. I know you gonna handle your business at the end of the day. And we could just take it from there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But I feel like I'm serious or comfortable with a person is when we all at a restaurant and she reach over, eat off my plate, and I don't get mad.
Yeah, I was to say, I don't think that's
20 years.
I'm already playing guard with the fork. I was, whoa, what you doing there?
No, because she done did that a few times, and I let it slide because the old me would have said something, but since I feel a little more strongly about this one right here, I didn't say nothing about it.
I'm just trying to think about when I ate on your plate. Like, I did that.
Yeah, you done did it a few times. And
I probably did.
You did it when we was at the Mexican restaurant.
I sure did, didn't I?
And then I waited, and then I did it back to you. Because when we go to eat, we can both get different stuff so we can taste each other's food. So, yeah. What about you, Zell?
Well, touching on what they said, I think I look at it more like a like communication way, because like like I have been serious with females, and sometimes it just never works. But I think the communication gets me big because it's like I feel like we gotta have that in the past. So I mean, well, not in the past, but like in the future. So that's how I kind of look at it. Like if the communication is like there, it's gonna always be there. That's how I feel like it's gonna be serious.
What makes you want to constantly keep in communication with somebody?
Some of the things they say.
Mm.
Or conversations y'all might have.
Honestly, we open up to each other. Honestly, because it's like if you can't, if I could tell you things and like won't feel like I'm like saying the wrong things to you, you know what I mean? Like,
So you be crying in front of her?
I don't do that shit.
So, you don't cry for
That's
your
I would say
girl?
that's getting open right there. That's as open as it's gonna be.
No, I don't. No, I never did that. No, but
You don't think you will?
I don't know. I mean, the time may come. I mean, shit, if it do, it do.
I'm gonna say, it's okay to let it out.
It's okay to cry, folks.
Yeah, definitely. It's okay.
It is
I mean-
okay to cry, especially
No,
for
it
your
is
girl.
okay to cry. I
Don't-
mean,
don't-
I just never had to
Don't
get
start
to
crying in
that
front of your
point.
fellas though. That's weird.
I mean, I haven't
Thugs
done
cry
it yet.
too, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Thugs cry.
No, you for real? Man? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Yeah, no, I haven't cried in front of her, but you don't think that's a big step?
Absolutely.
Yeah, probably yeah.
Just ready to not cry in general.
Cause I never did that before. So
Oh, that's definitely gonna be a big step.
yeah,
I'm
it
about to
is
say,
for me.
so if you cry in front of her, you know she the one, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much my answer for real.
Do I have anything else to say about that?
Like, that was like a low-key, quick-ass topic.
All right. Trailing into that, what are 3 good questions that you feel like you should ask during the dating stage or on a date in general?
Oh, is this like first date?
Yeah, I'm about to say
That is a different. All right, let's do first date first. So 3 questions you would ask on the first date that are important.
Cancel for my question.
Oh, trust me, I need to.
I'm gonna get canceled for my questions, but hey, that's what it is.
What questions you got?
My questions are: do you have kids? What is your sexual preference? And even if, like, after they answer the sexual preference question, have you ever experimented? Because those 3 questions right there will make or break this whole even moving forward.
I don't think that should get you canceled.
Okay.
That's actually those are great questions.
People are really touchy on sexual preference now. Like,
But that's the thing. When you talk about experimenting, how I'm supposed to know? I'm getting to know you. So I got to know if you jumping in that pool
Yeah,
or not.
right, yeah.
I ain't saying there's something wrong, but then again, we're talking preference.
Right,
I ain't asking
yeah.
if you, I ain't getting to your personal business if you know, what have you done? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I just want to know,
like yeah, those
what do
3
you
for me.
prefer in these situations? And then you going to express what you do and don't. And then from there, the
Right.
conversation's going to go somewhere. But those are great questions, actually. You ain't getting canceled at all.
Not by y'all.
Nah,
I don't know what questions I asked for real.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag don't cancel autumn.
No canceling. Right? Those are just my questions.
I don't even know. My question ain't even serious for real. Of course, I'm gonna ask the person, do you drink? I might ask you if you like, do you play video games or like, do you like anime?
These are questions.
That's something that I.
Honestly,
that's
these are
something I
questions
ask
off the
too.
gate that you had. Like, these are deal breakers.
Like I'm corny. I get to asking you like sports and shit
Man,
like that.
what's your favorite milkshake?
Yeah.
Sorry, but these are things
What's
that
your
are
favorite
important to know.
artist?
This sounded
What type
like.
of music you
I-
like
I'm
listening
about
to?
to say,
Like,
like,
But are those important questions? Like these,
Nah.
if you gotta make 3 important questions though, because I don't lie to you, the anime question might be
I'm
real.
gonna say, to be fair, he asked me 2 of those.
See what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like
What kind of music I listen to? And he was like, do you watch anime? And I was like, wow. I forgot what the third one
so I
was.
should ask you some deeper, more serious questions?
I mean,
for y'all to
that's
be here
what you
today,
gave?
these are serious.
Right, I was gonna say, that's what you cared
I'll
about.
say. Cause
Nah.
low key, I gotta know
nah,
if she can
niggas
make
was
money.
kids. Niggas would be like, "Are you a virgin?"
What?
That was a back in the day question.
Yeah,
That's a deal breaker if you ask me that.
I mean, as an adult, yeah, but as a kid,
As
it
a
was
kid,
also-
oh yeah, we was.
Are you?
I'm about to say, I don't think I got no serious questions.
Serious questions?
Yeah, I don't think I do.
I
that.
think
Y'all don't be wanting to know.
What was your
nothing.
third-
Shit, I be wanting to
What
know
was
a
your
lot.
third
Right.
questions? What was your 3 questions?
Oh, well, first one was Autumn said was, do you have any kids? And that, and it was gonna be like, you know, what you like to do, you know what I'm saying, for your time, for your free time.
Like
And,
hobbies.
Yeah, like hobbies. Yeah, thank you. And probably like shit. What's your favorite music? You like artists? Like what you be listening to? Like you know what I'm
What if
saying?
you don't listen to Drake?
That's cool. I mean, I dated girls that don't listen to Drake. I dated girls that hate Drake. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat because I don't even like Drake.
She like 6'9".
No, that's gonna get you
I just want to
That's about to
say
get you
hashtag.
canceled. Don't
Let's keep
cancel.
That is wild.
To correct that, I'll listen to some Drake songs. I just won't. I don't just cut him out. But like, if I had to pick other artists over Drake, that's
Man, you be acting like you don't listen to Drake, but we know all the lyrics.
I literally
every
just
song.
said I'll listen to some Drake songs. I don't know every song. I know the ones that I like.
Which one don't you like? No, that's the topic for another.
The
That's
absolute-
I'm about to say
that's
what?
the topic for another episode.
No, it was funny. Oh my bad. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, I was just about to get my 3.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, go
My
ahead.
bad.
Top 3.
Top 3 for me is definitely, do you have kids? Do you or have you ever had a disease? And number 3, I'm gonna say some stupid shit because I gotta lighten up after that. Like, I gotta lighten
Like,
up.
you ever
on
been to
that.
the circus? Like, what?
You need to
Right, like, what?
Man,
Have you ever heard of Big Tweet?
oh, you ain't heard it too.
That answer is very important.
This is the deal breaker right here. But I'll definitely be like, what's your favorite sport though? 'Cause if you tell me your favorite sport, I could tell a lot about you.
So she pull up with the tennis. What you gonna do?
All right.
You active.
What you say?
That told a lot right there. Straight away, you know what I'm saying?
You're a little too active for me. You out in these streets hitting these balls. I'm just
What
playing.
did she say? She like football.
You too rough. No, I'm just
What?
playing.
What you need?
No, I would love that though. Like
Yeah.
a girl I could sit down and just watch football with, and you actually know what's going on. Like I feel like that's beautiful, and I feel like it'd be fucked up when people be sitting here and saying they don't want to hear a woman talk about football. Like that's sexy as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
Like what did you talk? You could sit there with your woman and have that conversation. That's a whole nother level of interest.
Can't even lie.
Look. No, it's because the way he smiled at me.
How you?
He looked up as soon as I was going into
What's the
it.
sexiest thing you could?
That's a level of what?
Intimacy, man. It's a whole nother level of intimacy. Cause you was waiting on that.
I was just paying attention. You had the floor. I was just paying attention to what you were saying.
No, but I love that though. But those my 3.
Man, listen. One thing I gotta ask is how you spend your free time. It's gonna tell a lot if you tell me nothing. I just smoke, chill.
Man.
If you always in the house, I know you lying. Ain't nobody always in the house. You
That's
gotta
a
go
lie,
to work.
'cause I'm always.
Always?
Other
You don't
than
just
at
do
work,
nothing.
I mean, what?
But see, you in a relationship now, but beforehand you was always in the house. Fact check. I'm wrong.
No, 'cause, I mean, it's funny because the only reason I met him because I left the house, and then when I left the house, I literally got to his game night like 4 hours late, 6 hours late. Some shit. I was not trying to come out my house, and the only reason I came was because I was already going out anyway to go somewhere else, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm right down the street, so I might as well."
That's not always in the house.
I was saying, yeah, I was saying that 1% ended up at the game night.
Right, yeah.
And look what happened.
You feel me? Okay. But alright, to that point, yeah, I was a little. But I do ask, how do you spend your free time? That tells me a lot because
I
if
mean,
you
when
always
I
at
get
the
what
bar,
you're saying, if you're not being productive or something.
hey, or if you even if you just always at the bar, kicking it, like I be wanting to know like what's at the bar. Nothing's wrong with drinking. Clearly,
I'm about to say,
but people, some people be at the
alcohol.
bar. Some people be at the bar. So me and my friends be up there. The music, the people, and they be on some. You know who the fuck be at the bar? For real? That's a long story. Anyway, that's number one for sure. Number two, probably would have to be. I got to do a survey on what you eat because I'm a picky eater, like an extremely picky eater. So I got to know if I'm about to be judged or not.
So do that. Do that matter if she don't eat the same things as you?
No, but if you don't like none of the stuff I eat, and then you only like all of the stuff I don't, because it's a lot of food I won't eat. It's why.
That's a topic for another one.
Yeah,
Absolutely. But this food survey definitely, like how y'all feel about the music, the food survey is extreme. And then I kind of want to know your family history. Not in a sense of like something drastic, but just in a sense of like...
Your uncle shot anybody and killed them.
That's still low-key drastic. Just on the strength of like, if your people are around, whether it be your brother, your sister, if you have children, if your parents are around, if your grandparents are around, what are your relationships like with them? Because
that's a good one.
Yeah, I used to attract a lot of people who had family drama and parental issues.
Same.
And it was a struggle. Like that's one of the hardest things you could deal with because I'd have been in a situation where somebody got put out before and it's like, I'm like 18, I was like, damn, do you want to come stay with us? Not knowing, I had never been in this. It's like my first time being alone. I'm on some damn, I'm about to have somebody come live with me. Wow, like it's, you know what I'm saying? So I be need to know that. That's like important. Learn from your lessons, okay?
Hey, that's a good question. I need to add that to my.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Now you know.
So these
Ain't
questions
gonna be
are no longer
questions.
getting asked.
Yeah, ain't gonna be no more questions.
Ain't gonna be no more questions.
Tell him. He canceled Autumn.
It ain't gonna be no more questions.
But I definitely do want to know if you're athletic and like to work out though. I think I do need a woman that's gonna be active. Which you are. Remember you tried to race me at the track and got burnt?
I didn't get burnt. Don't do that.
You did
Don't
get
do
burnt.
that. I did not. Okay.
It was close.
It was close.
Showing out for wine talk.
It was close. He even said I was faster than he thought I was gonna be because I feel like he really thought I was just gonna run for like 2 seconds.
Look at these
and
legs.
give up.
I
Like,
know.
no.
And I had a weight vest on.
It don't matter.
You got
The
burnt.
legs is like 85 miles long.
Oh, you got them little fast twitch muscles. You can move fast.
Alright. I had a question.
Next time on Wine Talk.
So back to one of your top 3 questions was, have you had or do you have a disease now? How do you know they're not lying? That's something you could easily lie about.
That is true.
Like he said, what you gonna do, ask them to pull up their my chart?
Yeah.
Like I wanna see.
Low key, if we talking about to be serious, low key, but on the first date, no.
I'm about to say, I don't heard people ask for their papers.
Yeah,
Or actually like try
if
to
we
go
about
to
to
the
be
hospital
serious,
with them.
I mean, that's a good question though. You trying to be serious with somebody? I deserve to know at that point, cause
Absolutely.
fuck around, be 5 years down the line, and you fucked up and you don't
yeah,
know.
right. You don't know what's wrong.
First of all, if you make it 5 years down the line and don't know you got a disease,
Some people don't go.
your
to
doctor
the
need to
hospital.
be arrested.
Some people don't go to the hospital. Some people don't go to the hospital.
Well, that is true.
Or the doctor, period.
6-month checkup, folks. Take care of yourself.
So if they get offended or like get defensive when you ask, that's a deal breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Wait, if they get offended, what if they still answer though? They answer, but they don't say, "Well, you asked me that."
I mean,
Because why wouldn't I ask you that?
How about? Because it's not really. I don't think that's. I don't think that's really a normal question though.
Why isn't it a normal question?
Then we need to normalize.
Yeah, no, like for real. Because in this day and age, as adults especially, if we are going to be sexually active, that should definitely be a normal question.
So do y'all think? What sex do you think asks more then? What sex do you think asks that question more?
Women.
I think women would ask men more because I don't think men be too worried about
Yeah, I'm about to say. I never asked that question before.
I was
never
saying because men
even-
could be carriers, women
Dog.
are more prone to get everything. Y'all could just carry that shit around and give it to people.
I never even thought to ask that question before.
That's terrible. You need to.
the disease. I ain't never thought to ask if you had a disease, but then again, I
I
don't.
mean,
really-
but you can't really just be trusting everybody though. You don't know who somebody been with before they was with you at all.
Listen, we talking trust. not the person to have this conversation
Yeah.
with. I be putting a lot of faith in life sometimes.
That is true, but also I still want to know.
Yeah,
Because
right.
I'ma still tell you if you ask me.
I mean, yeah, I don't have any disease. I don't have a problem answering the question. I just
I'm
don't.
saying answering it don't be shit.
I just don't ask. The
I just
question.
did. Yeah, I 100% agree. I never thought to just ask.
I like to ask a normal question. Like, you
I mean,
favorite
yeah, we can ask normal questions, but we get down
To
to
me,
it.
that is
It's a normal question. I don't think it's off.
Right, that is a normal
Some people
question.
will get offended, but it's definitely a normal question.
I feel like the ones who get offended got something they trying to tuck away in their past and I don't trust you, so we can just scoot on right on past that.
I saw how many people have you asked that question before.
I've asked a lot of people that question.
You asked somebody that question before? You? You obviously did, because it's one of those.
That's one of his top threes. That's his arsenal.
So 3 out of 5 asked that question before. That's interesting.
We need to get our lives together.
No, I really want to know. Like, I need to make a poll on Facebook or something. Like, 'cause I really want to know.
That's going into the next one I talk live.
I'm gonna say now I'm concerned.
I'm
about
glad
all
we
of y'all's
I'm glad we
sexual
bringing this
safety.
up though.
Now, you have to be concerned on more things.
I mean, not no more, but
Yeah.
sheesh.
I'm
I
glad
didn't
we
ask,
bringing this
but-
up though, cause I ain't gonna lie. Like when I asked this girl, this dude, like she literally was trying to fight me for me asking her this.
See, that's a red flag. Cut that
That's
bitch
what I'm
out.
saying. That's why I left her alone.
Cut that bitch
I'm
out.
like-
She's trying to fight you, then you know.
She was like, it did, but she said it was the way how you asked. You taking it like it's a joke. I'm like, I'm taking it like it's a joke. I just
I
asked
asked
you a
serious
question.
Right.
She literally was about to hold. So you trying to play me? You trying to play and get up and trying to
See,
like
that's
post
the
up with
thing,
me? I'm
people
like,
always take it like it's not offensive. Like I said, especially since we're adults and we can all just assume that we've all been sexually active. And I'm pretty sure you don't wrap up your little Jimmy John when you go into every female. So that is a legit question. Like she could have fucked 5 niggas, but she fucked you and then fucked you, and like you trying to come fuck me? No. Let's shut all of that down.
all I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
nah.
is, fellas, wrap it up, okay?
Wrapping it up ain't gonna save you from everything either. I need to know.
It's not, but it's better than going
Yeah,
there.
it's
raw.
better than nothing.
Like I said, y'all gonna wrap it up every time. So.
First line of defense.
Sit here and preach that all
Tripping,
you want
though.
to, but
I'm not gonna lie, there's not many females I went in rough. Not another.
I'm about to say not me either.
I did not play that shit. You're not about to
Can't
catch
clap
me
you off.
slipping.
For one, I'm paranoid.
Absolutely, because 23-year-old me has a whole different tone on that, okay? When alright, so me being like 17, 18, that's when I started getting sexually active. Up to 21, I was probably like scared of unprotected sex, because I had 3 different talks. My dad gave me like this "you'll be broke" talk. It wasn't like a birds and the bees type of thing. It was on some like, you're gonna have a bunch of kids, you're gonna have to pay for all of them and take care of all of them. And you're gonna be broke. You're gonna never have no money for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so it was on some
Same
like,
shit my father said.
so then you got the other talks from like the older folks, like grandmother and grandfather, where they give you the birds and the bees, but they just tell you it's nasty and all this stuff. And then you get like the real spiel where you get like health class talk, and then they was on some like, I mean, this is what it is and this is what it ain't. You can catch diseases, you can get people pregnant, you can do this, that, and the third. It was on some, alright, I don't feel like I want to do that.
I'm a paranoid. I'm a paranoid nigga, so I do not want to come up slipping or nothing, getting no girl pregnant, catching nothing from no female. I be paranoid as fuck. Like I did that shit one time, and I literally was just like, bruh, like
Scared the rest of
yeah, like
Scared for like a month straight.
I was like nervous and shit for like a couple weeks, bro. I'm just like,
This is a sidebar. I'm sorry, but I have to know. Have y'all ever got the text where it's like they start talking about their stomach hurt?
Not really. Like, 'cause he got some stories.
bruh.
Like, it's random that you just have that one sexual experience and then all of a sudden they stomach hurting, the period's late. You on some
I
like,
feel sick. I'm
what is
throwing
this?
up.
What is happening? You didn't say any of this until today. Why today of all days you just decided to drop this news on me? And they be on some like, my stomach was just hurt. I just didn't eat all day. Huh? You didn't think to start with this step? Like, you didn't think to start with that? Like,
Wow, females know what they be doing. But no, I never had none of them talk. I mean, none of them conversations with that.
Bro.
Yeah, you hit the line right there, Dal. He hit it.
When I tell you, bro, by the time I was probably 20, 21, at least 5, 6, shit, I lost count how many girls told me they was fucking pregnant. And I'm like, how? Bruh, I kid you not. There's one girl. This bitch told me, this girl, this nice young lady,
there we go.
told me she was pregnant. So I'm like, cool. I'm like 17 at the time. And she just going on. And she like, I'm just about to get an abortion. I feel like you don't care about me. I'm like, you 1 second pregnant. What are you talking about? You better go. Bruh, 2 weeks later, she texts me a picture like, yeah, I just got the abortion.
A picture of what?
I know.
Aborted baby.
I know.
They do like a weird little ultrasound
No.
thing.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Are you talking about like the
No.
picture on the internet with
Bruh.
her?
Yeah.
That's what exactly she did. I know exactly what you're talking
Me
about.
too. I was there when
I
it
know
happened.
exactly.
I went on Google. Typed in abortion. Literally the first picture.
Same picture.
Literally
That shit was
the
funny.
first picture on Google. I text her back like, yeah, have a nice day. You.
It's so funny.
I ain't gonna lie,
Like,
you dealing with some wild folks.
man,
bruh.
what?
When
Being
Phil told me that
female?
shit, and then he showed me the picture on Google, that nigga was like, you know how Phil be, he be like, really though, bruh? I was like,
Being
Glue
a female
me.
and just learning about pregnant and just being pregnant, period. It's just so much funny shit. Like when you just think back in like high school and females used to fake being pregnant. Like, oh, that shit is just hilarious to me. It's really funny.
You never
to me.
think being pregnant?
No, why would I want to fake having a child?
That's some weak ass shit.
That's
Yeah.
weird to me. Like, no, I'm not doing that shit.
it sound like you just want to cause nothing but drama though. Like,
I mean, maybe
that's what it sound
the
like to me.
person just wanted to trap somebody.
Shit.
They don't be wanting to let you go.
Shit.
Yeah.
They don't be wanting to
That's
let you
exactly what it is.
They
But
ain't,
nowadays, that shit ain't gonna work.
they ain't trapping me.
Hashtag no trapping Zan.
I say it probably work nowadays, just not on.
Look, my mama. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you saying?
He's talking about it ain't gonna work nowadays. It work nowadays. People just think that's smart. I feel like people don't do their research on stuff before you
True.
start doing stuff. Like being pregnant, it's a whole lot to being pregnant. It's a whole lot to get pregnant. It's a whole lot to just everything. It's not just like, oh, we fuck, so now I'm pregnant. That's not how that works.
I mean,
At
but
all.
if the dude not around a female, he's just probably gonna believe whatever she tell him.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think about a lot of shit before I had a child. There's a bunch of shit I didn't think about until I was having a child. Like dealing with the other person's family forever and how they family interact with each other. Like all of that. Like now they are actually a part of that separate family. If you and that person are married, even if y'all married though, it's still both sides of the family. Like, and I feel like that plays a big part because if you got fucked up people over here,
Exactly.
man, your child gonna be around that.
I'm glad we split.
Or not even that, your child got some of them genetics, and you gotta
That-
really look at your kid and be like, all right, you get that goofy shit from their side, you better quit doing that. No, like,
I blame everything on that side. Like you look like me, but that's over there. That right there.
I'm glad we split the block because that's why we want to know how do you interact with your family or what are your family relations
yeah,
like?
that's a good question.
See, it always spin the block.
I never
That's-
asked that question
it's
though.
cool.
I really wasn't thinking about that though.
Yeah.
I always thought about it because, like I said, when I was 18 and I dealt with that situation, and like we all talk about having like children and things like that, I was always afraid of dealing with somebody and they look good and all of a sudden they family got a list of like family history of different health issues, and it'd be honest, damn, I didn't think about this. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, but if you can avoid that.
I was about to
you
say,
good.
no, it ain't nothing wrong with it, but I
Like-
mean, I'm not, why would you purposely put yourself in a situation where if you can avoid it, like you said, no offense, if y'all get offended, that's on y'all, but like,
Absolutely.
So y'all just pretty much saying like, forget the strong connection. Like, what
Connection can't. I gotta think about the future too. That's a part of my connection.
you really thinking about that though?
Yes. When we
Maybe
talk about
that's
getting
me.
serious, I start to think about what happens next more so than what's happening now.
Oh, yeah.
What happened
It's
now
very
is when the
different.
dating was happening. Like when we was dating, that was
I
me
mean,
talking now.
I mean,
Because I was not.
Yeah,
I'm about to say, what you about to say?
nothing.
I was not thinking about that.
Man,
It
it depends on what it is, what we talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you got like a family history or mental health issues, like a lot of people in your family fucked up in the head, I'm gonna be like, shit, you cool now, but
That could be. Y'all don't think that could be corrected?
mental health.
Yeah. Unless you talking like a
I feel like it
psychiatric
could be
bipolarism
treated.
of
I'm about to say, yeah, I
those
feel like
types
it
of
could be
things,
treated, but like stuff like that, no, I can't be corrected.
I mean, anybody can be helped as long as they want to be helped.
But I mean, all right. So your child, you bring your child to the world. You're in a very safe, lovable environment. You don't think that do you think the health issues will still trickle down as far as, unless we, like I said, unless we're talking about something genetically, you know, I don't want to say transmitted.
That's what I'm talking about, genetic health issues. Like, I'm not about to purposely put myself in a situation that can be avoided.
Absolutely.
And then my whole thing is not even just genetic mental health, like behaviors can be passed down too. If I'm dealing with you and I notice some stuff that I don't like that you do, I'm not about to have another you. Because I'm
True.
gonna have to knock them through the floor and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not about to
So
put
you going
myself
in a
through that.
relationship?
You don't have. Well,
I mean, if I have the choice to either deal with you, I don't have to have kids with you. And if that's one of my goals is to have children in a relationship, why would I put myself through that?
So you're in a relationship.
I would.
because at that point you're dragging it out.
Right.
You
Like,
know,
what's
one of
the
your
point?
goals is to have kids, and you can't have kids with them.
You know you don't want to have kids with that person. Why would you drag that out?
That does read.
So you gotta find it out early then. If that's the case.
I mean, no, because my whole thing, and I'm pretty sure I would hope you not just getting in a relationship with somebody and being like, oh, we about to just have these kids, like right now. But my whole thing is, you don't have to find it out immediately. Like, as you're with somebody, you can just be like, oh, I don't like that. Oh, you just gonna
Different
keep doing it.
situations.
Oh, I don't like that either. Oh, that's a thing for you. Oh, this is a pattern. No, I'm good. Let me back out gracefully. Like, stuff like that. Like,
It'd be too late for some people.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, trust me, I know. You know too. But what I'm saying is, if you have that choice to leave, run.
Definitely.
So like, what kind of mental health is a deal breaker? Or like, what kind of? I need an example from either one of y'all. Like,
Who,
what
me?
is it- Yeah. What is a deal breaker?
Like a genetic mental disability.
Yeah, like specifically.
What will be one
what-
that you
yeah.
like? I can't pass that on. Or what will be one that you could be on? So I could deal with that.
Yeah, specifically.
For instance, for me, it would probably I can't deal with it. Would be bipolarism.
I was about to say manic bipolar depression. I can't deal with that. Can't deal with that.
And there's a lot of people that go through that
deal
stuff
with
too.
if
A lot
someone
of
is
people.
schizophrenic. I couldn't deal with that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
couldn't
that's-
deal
yeah,
with
okay.
if you had like a history of like other diseases in your family. Like if your kid's gonna come out a little off or like no, I can't. I don't know all the terms and words, but like I can't do stuff like that. Like I can't. Now, if y'all got like a history of twins or something, all right, cool, whatever. Shoot the shot. If you shot it 3 times, that's 3 less kids we gotta have in the future. But like, other than that, like, no, I can't.
That's a shot.
Like, I know
on that
people
shit.
who are
What you don't want twins?
in situations where it's like you're dealing with that parent now, but it's like I'm pretty sure you saw them signs before and you could have avoided this whole situation. But I mean, it's here now, so it's whatever. Cause I catch myself acting like my mama sometimes. I'll be like, all right.
Sometimes.
Let's not. 'Cause when
Can't even hold you. I act a lot like my dad. That's one thing I said I wouldn't.
See?
His patience is trash.
Man.
And at times I had to catch myself on some, this the Robin. But okay, so sidebar question: can you be serious about one person if you are in the dating phase and you have multiple people you're talking to?
Man.
Dating phase, no.
Hey, you said if
Yeah,
multiple
I feel
people
like you
talking
only
to
said
you,
that
So
because
you're talking to
date
multiple
find
people,
somebody.
but can't you
Exactly.
be serious about one?
So no.
No,
Yeah,
I can't.
when I'm dating, I'm not serious about nobody.
Exactly, no.
So are y'all all in agreement to no?
I say no.
I'm asking,
And I personally believe you can put all your eggs in one basket.
but still be going to the coop.
No, man.
That's why I said no.
Mm-mm.
Welcome to
That's
Wine
not
Talk,
what-
folks,
that's
because
not-
I feel like you can.
I'm about to say, yeah, you can.
I feel like you absolutely can be serious about one person and start talking to, or
So-
be talking to other people. Why?
I feel
I
like
mean,
that's
this
the
niggas
peak.
do it though.
The whole purpose. How I need to
Your energy goes more so into this person, but you still having fun. Now y'all haven't committed yet, so this isn't like a firm of cheating or anything, but y'all are more advanced in dating than others. So you might be taking this person on a serious date, as in just like, I don't know, this name Ruth Chris, Capital Grill. Y'all going somewhere fancy, y'all dressing up. You telling her to be dressed at 7 on some, I'm gonna come get you, right? But then you just going to the movies and kicking it with Susie Lou down the street. Y'all just kicking it.
Yeah.
But you are going to the movies. That's a date. You paid. Y'all going out. But you like seriously like spending the quality time with this one person.
That just mean I'm spending more money on you.
Exactly.
No, because the level of
we
intimacy.
just kicking it.
But that
we just
that
kicking
dinner
it.
might be something more exclusive.
That
you
movie
taking that-
might hit different.
I ain't never been to the movies where I'm trying to listen to you talk.
I mean, but
Yeah.
to be
But
completely
on the-
honest, you could end up spending as much at the movies as you do at Capital Grill.
Facts. That's why I don't think the money necessarily is an aspect, but when you going on a dinner date, you telling them be dressed by this time, y'all getting like this fancy dress, y'all fuck around, take pictures, y'all sitting in this isolated setting across from each other one-on-one and you having a deep conversation versus you listening to the new Spider-Man that just dropped. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Yeah.
It's no way home.
Movie,
Like-
you know what type of date this is. You about to,
We're
we
enjoying
coming to
being
hang
out here, but we're hanging out versus
Yeah.
it being more intimate.
And this is what comes to the
Person,
bottom
nah,
line.
I'm not asking do you personally do this, but can you see the reasoning of it happening? Because you may personally not want to talk to nobody, and then it'd be cool.
Yeah.
But so
And that's what it boils down to for me. If I'm serious about somebody, I'm not fucking with nobody else.
but I feel like y'all thinking of commitment.
Not
Like you and somebody just
commitment,
talking.
like
I mean,
if we serious about fucking with each other, then
but y'all reaching that level, you haven't officially
Yeah.
had that conversation. You haven't officially made it official. Like,
so what's the question?
can you be serious about one person
Right.
and still talk
Not
to
dating
others?
other people. I
Well,
think no.
But
Well,
but I'm not saying serious as in be in a relationship with someone. You and this person
So define the
Get-
serious.
getting along more frequently. Y'all text a little more than the other people. Y'all may spend a little more time than the other people. Y'all may talk about things that you and the other people don't
We just getting to know each other better.
on a better level. And that person might have your focus, but can you date other people, or is it just once this person has my focus, that's it?
Once I'm serious about you, that's it. Once we bring serious into it, you can't be serious if you out here still playing games.
Exactly.
Why can't you?
Thank you?
Why?
Why?
I need
Why
you to-
would
You
you?
can't answer a question with a question.
Why would you?
Because it is playing games. How
It
serious are you
is.
about that one person if you feel like you need to keep other
If you
people
are
around? That makes
Exactly.
no sense.
If you are
We
serious,
haven't reached the
Exactly.
level,
So
but you
my
said
whole
that as
thing
if it's commitment.
No, I'm not saying it as a commitment. What I'm saying is, you said, can you be serious about one person and still date other people? I feel like no, because like I said, how serious can you be about this one person if you still dipping and dabbing in these other people? Now, it's like, I don't understand, because if you put in all of your time and that effort and doing all this little extra stuff, whatever, why not just be with that one person? Why still feel like you need to keep energy into these other 3, 4, 5 people that you're talking to or
But that's
dating?
time.
Like, And that's what I'm saying. Like, and he just said, okay, you not my girl. No. Okay, so like, no, you can't be serious about me. And then, no. To me, the answer is no.
The one thing I need y'all to answer
like, no.
is why can't you? Because everybody keeps saying, why would you after that?
I mean,
why can't you?
I feel like
I just
we
explained
gave
it.
that
Right. I just explained it.
I just don't.
True. Yours was very. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't want to waste the other girl's time.
So the
I could definitely see that being a waste of time.
Yeah, that's definitely a waste of time.
And I said I feel like you can't, because if you taking somebody serious, how can you be serious with somebody if you out here
bullshit still
with her and her?
Yeah.
You not serious about this girl, then you still want
You
to have your cake and eat it too.
Right.
At the
I
end
just
of the
gotta
day,
make a
that's all you
reservation.
want to
Because you're
do.
supposed to date people.
All right, Juice
I'm
WRLD,
about to say,
man.
man, what's wrong with
All
you,
right,
bro?
Juice WRLD.
Because dating is supposed to be a prospect of who you want to be in a relationship with. To me, it sounds like you already found that. So why keep it going?
Still play
Right, like why
around.
keep it going?
You still
So
want to be in the
at
field.
that point, is it still dating?
Because it sounds
You
like
can
you're
date
committing-
multiple people, but once you yourself, I feel like you said, if you feel like you're getting serious about this
Look,
one person that you're dating,
What if?
Hold on, let's sum this up real quick. You can.
right? Nah, here go Putin mode. All right, come on.
No, because it was in relation to what you just said. You don't have to. So just because you serious with somebody, right?
Mhm.
Say you get serious with somebody. Why does sex have to be such a big factor in that?
It shouldn't.
Who said that?
Exactly. No, and the point I'm getting to is
Oh my
the
goodness.
point I'm getting to is if you serious about this person, what you fucking with other people with for? To have sex, right? Because you're not about to be with all these women. If you,
Yeah.
Y'all just chilling. I see what you say. Okay, that's why I'm like,
So-
miss the conversation. Okay, I see what you saying.
if I'm serious about you, if I can go out here and chill with women without fucking them or doing nothing like that, alright, maybe you got me there. But if you out here fucking all these different girls,
What if you not though?
I just said you got me right there.
If it's not sexually involved, then
Okay,
you
so
understand
then my
it's gonna be
question
weird.
after that follow-up question would be, if you claim that you can be serious about one person and still date other people, why do you need those other people around? Like, what are they there for at that point?
When
Like,
you're-
just placeholder?
No, when you're in a place of dating, strictly dating, no commitment, no relationship, no strictly dating, the pool will always be open to you physically. So you and this person that you're talking to come to an agreement. So if y'all just dating, kicking it, living together, whatever, it does not matter until you all agree upon you being in a relationship. Why? Several reasons. One, there can never be a miscommunication with how this person feels versus how this one feels, and that happens a lot in our generation.
Right.
People be on some, yeah, that's my man, and the whole time he be on some, yeah, I'm just living at shorty house till I figure it out, and it's on some, huh? Y'all roommates?
Would you
Like-
say homosexual?
So, or you got those situations where the sex factor is there. Y'all just having sex, and the great sex turns into her feeling like y'all need to be something more. Him just thinking, yeah, you the little freak that do it right. Or vice versa. Her feeling like you just the freak that do it right, and him on some, yeah, she got the best thing I ever had. I need her for life. It be y'all need to have that commitment. Until y'all have that commitment, the pool will always be open. You cannot tell me, well, I'm serious about you, so why is it that you still need to text other people? Because I have the freedom to.
Right.
You do not own anything I do. You do not run anything I do. I do not run anything you do. And it has to go both ways. It cannot be one way or the other. It
Even
has to
after
be both
you in
ways.
a relationship, that's still the case. Like, you don't run me. I'm not your slave. I'm not your child.
Absolutely, but I do feel like when you're in a relationship, you owe the person a response. So if I go missing for 2
If I'm
days,
serious about you, I feel like I owe you a response. I'm
Not
serious
until I
about you.
committed
I
to
care
you.
how you
I feel like
feel.
commitment is more so I owe you that respect. Because I don't owe you a response. I owe you that respect to owe a response. But like he said, I'm gonna feel on this one. Because like I said, I don't get it. I've never understood that. Like, if I'm dating and I find myself putting more time and more energy into one person and just doing all that, I'm about to just cut that off and see where that goes, because dating is like, to me, it's physically, it's mentally draining, like trying to keep up with all these people. Why do that when I found the one person that I feel like I want to be with anyway? Because from a female standpoint, It ain't gonna be nothing but some dry ass good mornings and might say something to you in the middle of the day, but the rest of this person is just getting like literally you reply, I'm replying back 30 seconds. You reply 1:30, I'm replying 1:30.9 or something like that. Like that's me. Like so that's what I'm saying. Like at that point, it's like what is it for? Like I feel like they just placeholders. Like I said, from a female standpoint, I feel like it's more so of I know he's talking to other people. So just so he's not the only person that I'm talking to, let me just keep 2 or 3 niggas in my back pocket so I don't feel like I'm getting played with. That's from a female standpoint though, because like I feel like females make up their mind fairly quickly about who they want and who they want to be with. But it's more so a waiting game with y'all, because y'all need to decide where y'all foot need to be in the pool.
No, y'all be jumping out.
Like, y'all
we about to go to the altar right now. Chill.
Hey,
I don't even know your middle name.
I'm not saying that damn quick, but
You like that sometimes.
man, that's
What
how I
you mean
feel
you
about it.
saying that quick? I ain't gonna put no more business out there.
What? I never said I wanted to marry you. You talking about
You
going to
did,
the
but we
altar?
done did that shit pretty quick though.
Listen, don't feel discriminated. This is gonna spin the block one more time, Funny. Earlier we started talking about like the decision making. And I was kind of like, I'll be a little risky out here. Me and my fiance. Glad she's my fiance. We didn't take any precautionary measures. She could have been Michael Myers Jr. or something, and I would not have known. I literally was like, I betted my whole world on this woman. Like I was on some like, all right, not even gonna lie to you. I mean, we did take like a good 2-3 weeks to just truly text, talk, get to know each other.
2-3 weeks? You had a job longer than that for the temporary. Let me stop.
I mean, it was just strictly just us talking, getting to know each other day in and day out. To where it was like, all right, once we pulled up on each other, here's a little backstory. Why I talk. I ended up cooking her dinner at my house, which was wild enough because women usually don't come to your house. I usually don't even invite women to my house for that reason. It's kind of weird. But again, I betted because inviting women out on your, if you're trying to invite a woman out and this y'all first linking, the house is not the business. You know what I'm saying? Now we've talked hella times, but the house is not the business. Usually it's public. So I was on some like, yeah, I cook dinner, da. So she was like, all right.
I did. All I heard was,
You want to come to my house? So, like, I cooked dinner, and then after that, it was like we had a great conversation. That's why I said it was intimate. And literally, a couple days later, I was probably like, if she wasn't at my house, I was at hers all the time. Like just back and forth, spending the night. We was linking every day. It was quick, like it was, and I didn't do none of the questions that we was asking. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't ask none of the important shit like family history. I didn't give a fuck about none of that.
So that was us too. But like, okay, you said that's your fiance now. So how long have y'all been like dating / engaged?
Since like February 28th of 2020.
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna say this year. I was gonna say boy.
Count.
What you mean? We like started talking in January of 2020. By February 28th, we was like linking up, and it was I'm with you ever since.
So when did y'all
I'm
get
just
engaged?
glad that it worked out.
Last January.
So,
no, this January. I'm sorry, this January.
I ain't gonna say don't come. How long did it take you to officially become a couple?
This is too.
So like 2 years?
Right, no, like probably like March-ish towards April.
So how many months is that?
That's like a month and a half.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Right.
A month and a half.
Told you.
And
I didn't care about none of the
It didn't
requirements.
take us that long.
How long did it take him?
Less than a month.
But see, we was linking all, but were y'all
Like 2
like
weeks.
still active, like linking and everything still too?
She came. All right.
I was-
It's not a competition or whatever. But
Right, no,
she
no.
came to a game night one weekend. The next weekend she spent the night. A few days later, she was my girlfriend.
No, like a week later. It was like 2 weeks.
See, that's cool. We was linking and had no plan. So you said like I didn't ask her none of it, and that was some shit I should have had. That's why we having this conversation. It was damn, I should
I
have
mean,
thought about
technically
that.
we didn't either though. Like it was literally like that's why I said that sounds like us because it
Remember
was
I said
literally just
every
like.
time we was linking, it was at my house.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It was over a year for me.
Yeah, I knew he was about to say that.
I'm about to say,
I know you said that last time.
Over a year. I was like, shit.
But I know people who chase their girl for a year and they don't even talk no more.
That do happen. That's
That
why.
sucks,
Hey,
too, man.
dude,
That's-
if we can't make it through a solid year, I can't fuck with you. I can't. Cause by that year we actually know each other. I know of
Yeah,
it.
you've seen-
like,
you've seen
yeah, I've
all
seen
seasons.
enough. I've seen
Sort
you.
of. I would say not all, but
Look, you don't know the whole person life story, no, but like
Well, I
I
can't
know
change it
enough about you.
Yeah.
Like if we've been around each other almost every day for a year, or at least 3 times out the week for a year, I know good enough about you.
I know a lot to start.
Yeah, like I have enough to build a relationship. Rather 2 weeks ago, shit, you fuck around, just killed somebody. Now we both in jail. They think I'm an accomplice. Like,
Which is why I said I did no homework.
Yeah, like you
I
could.
get it.
Like I know your kids, I know your family, I know your mother name. Like I know everything.
I don't think I knew
You
none
know
of
my
that.
mama's name?
I didn't.
You know my mama's name? No.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
her middle name. I know her first and last name, obviously.
Well, I mean, we got the same last name. So.
No, I think
I did meet her next month though.
my
Because it
my
was
part,
Thanksgiving.
mine was kind of like fried for real.
Wait, you're what?
when I kind of dated this girl.
Wait.
Come on, don't make me laugh.
Kinda
Because
dated.
I was just
So you kind of dated into a relationship?
no, let's go. Look, no.
You sort of my girl.
Sort of. We're kind of doing this, but not
No,
really.
it was right after high school though. I dated a girl and I first met her. No, it should count though.
I'm like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
no.
Well,
I'm gonna say I met this girl on a Saturday, and that next Saturday we was dating.
That's no surprise for you. Like you would call me on the phone, hey, bro. I got this girl,
She the
man.
one,
Bruh,
bro.
something different about her. Nigga called me back 2 hours later, like, yeah, bro, no, it ain't gonna work.
This ain't that.
That's what I'm saying. That's probably the dumbest shit. But now, as I got older, I be needing time, like just to get to know you now.
That
Like
was impossible when we was younger.
you live and you learn, man. So
Can't lie to you, I was more wise when I was younger than I am now.
Yeah.
I be taking too many risks as an adult.
Well, I wasn't. I didn't care.
that was stupid though. Dating a girl in a week.
That's some young boy,
Yeah, but
young boy stuff right there.
but now I think about it though, it's funny to me now. I just be like, bro, I was really. one of
So
them
how long
niggas,
would you
man.
expect to start dating somebody after you initially got their number or info or whatever?
I usually, well, now how I am now, it usually take me like at least a month now
dating or
I'm-
relationship?
Dating.
dating.
Till you and that person start dating.
Yeah.
We can
Date
start
somebody
dating.
immediately.
Yeah, we can start dating as soon as I get your number.
I never understood that. Like, I can get a girl number at like 3:30 and text her like 9 a.m. She'd be like, "You thirsty? Oh, you thirsty?" Well, not to me, but just in general. Like,
I'm thirsty. I got your number to talk to
Talk
you.
to you.
Yeah, that rule used to be dumb as fuck. You gotta wait
Yeah.
24 hours for what? What
I
am I
never-
on?
Wait, that's a rule?
It used, yeah.
That's
Wait, hold
wrong.
on.
See,
it never happened to me.
none of the homework I need to be doing, okay?
I'm gonna hit you with I'm about to text you right now. That's what
Wait,
I'm
hold
on.
on.
Y'all never heard that
you-
before?
I mean, yeah.
No,
but
I heard of
you
it.
meaning to
That's
tell
what
me
I'm
the
saying.
girl would
I'm-
tell you, oh, you gotta wait 24 hours.
You're
to
not
take-
supposed to tell them. It's supposed.
This
It's
is
like
like
an
a-
unwritten
it's-
rule. Like you're not
oh.
supposed to do it immediately because that makes you look pressed.
Oh, okay.
I
I
got your number
But
for
fuck
a
around.
reason.
You
You
know I
wait 24
personally-
hours. I be done forgot who the fuck you.
Right.
Who you
is.
was? Like who's
Say
this?
shit.
Hey,
I
I'm-
usually text soon. I'm about to leave, man. Help me.
I'm texting you right now. Lock me
Right,
in.
yeah, like, hey, this Zale, lock me in. No, I'm definitely doing that though, for sure.
I understood that. I was about to try to wrap up the episode. Dang.
On that note,
I
That was
was
funny,
saying,
man.
yeah.
This was actually
you
a
ain't got
fun
no,
one.
you gonna cheers to an empty cup now.
this
It is what
That was
it is.
what it is.
But, and dang.
Can you wrap up your episode?
Ain't mad about that.
She just killed that cup. But on that note, you done heard, you done heard a lot of interesting stories about dating, how fast you should date, when you should have. Did we talk about me having sex? Some ass stuff.
It seemed
What?
really
Who
came.
said
Yeah.
that? No, we
didn't.
Yeah,
Nobody
I
asked the
did.
question, but it low key came up
No,
in
it
like a
didn't.
sidebar.
It didn't come up in the sidebar. We didn't talk about having sex.
We did not talk about
He
when.
On the
mentioned
next
something.
episode of Wine Talk.
Hey,
Episode of Wine Talk.
no, we didn't.
But pretty much you heard a lot of interesting stuff about dating. If you're watching this full video through it, let us know some of your dating experiences. Like, comment,
Subscribe.
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 Hold on, man.
Until next
to another
time.
Wine Talk.
Wine Talk.
Cheers.
Miss Empty Cup.
Hey, it is what it
Wine
is.
talk.
Wine talk. Wine talk. Wine talk.
Gotta get some of that wine talk.